Ever stop to think how your online actions might be putting you at risk?
Here's a reality check. Most cybersecurity incidents happen because of everyday people like us, making simple mistakes. We're all human. That's why it's crucial to know how to avoid those cyber traps and protect yourself online. Whether you're catching up on news, browsing for work, or just chatting with friends, staying safe online is key. And guess what? You don't need to be a tech wizard to do it. In this lesson, we'll cover the dangers of internet browsing and how you can protect yourself from cyber threats. No tech degree needed. If we use any terms you're unsure about, no worries. Just pause the video and check out our Tricky Tech Terms cheat sheet. First up, what do we mean by internet browsing? Browsing the web means using a browser like Chrome, Firefox, or Safari to search for stuff, stream movies, check in guests, accept orders, or connect with the team. In fact, you're browsing the internet right now. But not all internet paths are safe. Safe browsing means protecting yourself and others from online threats by making smart choices and using the right tools. Even if you don't use the internet for work, you probably use it in your free time, right? It's common to hand over our mobile phones or laptops to children for playing games. However, this can expose them to inappropriate content and security risks, such as accidental downloads of malware or sharing sensitive information. It's important to monitor and control the access levels when kids use your devices to ensure both their safety and the security of your information. We can practically see you nodding. This is why learning to browse safely, especially when a website asks you to enter your username, password, or any personal information, is so important for everyone.
Cybercriminals are sneaky and always looking for ways to steal your information.
A simple visit to a fake website could trick you into handing over personal data or leave your device infected with malware, malicious software that harms your device or steals your information. Remember the phishing scam that pretended to be a Google login page? It looked legit, but it was designed to steal your credentials. Once the hackers had your login, they could access your personal emails and more. Unsafe browsing can also lead to data breaches. This is when a site gets hacked and your personal data, like your email, home address, or even credit card info, gets stolen from the database. And yes, that data can end up on the dark web, a hidden part of the internet where cybercriminals buy and sell stolen information. But what is the dark web? Imagine the internet as an iceberg. The visible part? That's the surface web, sites like Google, social media, and news. Beneath the surface lies the dark web, a secret marketplace where cybercriminals trade stolen data. It's like a black market for hackers, unregulated and hard to track. Once your information hits the dark web, it can be sold for identity theft, fraud, and more. Still think it can't happen to you? Think again. Millions of Americans had their personal data stolen from big companies like insurance and telecom providers. The stolen info? Private health records, addresses, and more. And much of that data is now floating around on the dark web. When data breaches happen, it's not just about a leak. Your data could be bought and sold without you even knowing. In India, a hacker recently claimed to have breached 815 million records in India, potentially exposing passport information and Aadhaar numbers, putting millions at risk of identity theft. A data breach's impact is huge. It can affect anyone, anywhere, including you. Now, let's talk about how you can protect yourself online. First, let's tackle cookies and browsing history. Cookies track your movements online. They make browsing easier by remembering your preferences, but they also leave a trail for your information. So, regularly clearing your cookies and history is like wiping away your digital footprints. Next, install and use a virtual private network, VPN. A VPN is like a secret tunnel for your internet activity. When you're on public Wi-Fi, a VPN keeps your data hidden, making it nearly impossible for hackers to see what you're up to. It's easy and it works. Now, install antivirus and anti-malware software. Think of these as your digital bodyguards. They block viruses, malware, and phishing attacks from getting into your device. Both desktops and mobile devices can be protected with antivirus software. Most antivirus providers offer versions specifically designed for common platforms like Windows or Mac. Just like you wouldn't leave your front door wide open, don't leave your devices unprotected. And here's one last tip. Always check for HTTPS at the start of a website's URL. The S stands for secure. If it's not there, don't enter sensitive information like passwords or credit card details. Without it, your data could be exposed to anyone. Ready to take action? Let's start by clearing your cookies and history. Pause the video, head to your browser settings, and hit clear. Welcome back. You're already on your way to safer browsing. Remember 3 key points. Protect yourself and others from online threats by making smart choices and using the right tools. Cybercriminals are clever and always looking for new ways to steal your data. And always check for HTTPS, especially before sharing any sensitive
Information.